Hello people, this is Armageddon 1871 and today I'm presenting you my first Crysis commentary. I have uploaded so many Crysis videos, but I never had the chance to make a commentary in the past. I started doing commentaries after I switched to the new Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag multiplayer. Many of you already know that I've deleted some of my Crysis videos. The reason for this is that I want to upload them with better quality, add some other things like color corrections, watermarks, and I think it would be interesting after so long time to start and make commentaries and talk about some of the greatest scores on Crysis and some of the greatest battles on this multiplayer. So today, as you can see, I'm playing against enesrko. He's definitely one of the best Crysis players, and I personally would describe this. He's one of the players that gave me really hard times, and I want to mention that there aren't so many guys out there when I was active that they gave me hard times. So before talking further on this match, I want to talk about myself. I want to tell you guys how I got into this amazing multiplayer. Well, everything began back in 2012. I bought this game on March, and I gave it a shot. I have to say that this shooter game was very different than the mainstream ones. Like Killzone and Battlefield 3 that I was playing them before Crysis, and you know, at this point there were so many great players, so many great clans on at least on PlayStation 3, like Mad Power Core, like the Dark clan. They say that they are the undefeated clan on PlayStation 3 on Crysis 2. Also I met Mr. Animal and some great players from his Love clan, and there are so many great players also from the Apex clan. Anyways, I want to tell you that Crysis 2, when I started playing the multiplayer, has so big competition that you know, it forced me to abandon this game for the next 2 months, and I came back in May 2012. Well, these guys, you know, Crysis competition is one of the reasons that this multiplayer never succeeded. At least this is my opinion. And what I mean exactly, if you don't understand this game's philosophy, you won't go far. I mean, here you don't play like the standard FPS games, like the standard shooter games. Here you have to understand that you are wearing the nanosuit, and if you understand this, then you start becoming better and better, and you start building your own style. But you know, on Crysis 2 there aren't, in my opinion, so many ways to play the game. I mean, everybody picks stealth enhance, which boost your energy for being in cloak. Almost everybody playing with maneuver with, I don't remember this perk. You know, this perk that doesn't drain your suit's energy while you are running. But also many players are using Weapon Pro. Well, I mean, it's difficult on Crysis to play without the stealth enhance. And the way that the game has been played is you activate your cloak system and you start searching players. You start searching your enemies, starting, you know, counter them and killing them. However, on Crysis 3 is it's a bit different. Here the cloak system is heavier, which means you are exposed to your enemies. You have to run, but as I've experienced the latest months, the game becomes very easy when you are using high, how do we say this, weapons that are effective against your enemies. What the fuck? I lost my words now. This happens sometimes. I mean, you can use on Crysis 3, if you use the DSG, bow or Grendel, mic also, you can deal with your enemies way too easier, because on Crysis 3, guys, sometimes you have to play defensive. Sometimes you have to press the cloak button and remain stealth. I mean, you know, as you have already seen from my videos, I'm a player that I like rushing, and I'm not the player that hides behind the cloak system and waiting for his enemy to appear. I like, you know, playing intense games. I like running. I like you know, the adrenaline that nanosuit can offer. But sometimes I think I'm forced to change my style due to my enemy's play style. So as you can see from this battle against between me and enesrko, I was winning this match for some amount of kills, but in the end he took the game. Well, I did a really big mistake. I did two mistakes. The first one is that I committed suicide, and the second one is that I had, you know, the advantage. I was in front in the score, so I shouldn't play that aggressive. And this cost me the match, but I think it's for one kill, which is, you know, the score, the result. To me, it means that if I am playing against a really good player and we finish the game with one kill difference, this is nothing for me, guys. I mean, I realize that me and enesrko are at the same level. Well, what else to say? We are at the 8th minute right now. I think it was easier today to talk about this commentary, because yesterday night I had some problems. I don't know why. My head was like, I can't do this right now, but it seems that this time it worked really good. Really, it's okay. But I don't know what to say. So that's something about me, guys. Please excuse me for my English. I know my English are not that good. I have been offline. I haven't, you know, I haven't done a commentary for so long, and it's it's more difficult right now to come back and do this again. But I think from time to time I will remember how to do this, and I think that's about me, guys. I mean, I started again on May on 2000. I met some of the best clans on PlayStation 3, and every night was really competitive. And these memories will never fade away, for sure. Well, you know, I joined some of the best clans on PlayStation 3, like Dark and Apex. And Crysis has a special, you know, a special space in my heart. I mean, I will grow up. I'm grown up like as a person, and I'm sure I'll never forget about this. I have, you know, many great moments in Crysis 3. I've played against and won against at least one time against all the great players. Well, you can see this in the next videos that I'm gonna upload. But well, I don't have more time, guys. Thank you for watching this. Stand by and see you soon.